We are live. This is UFC Fight Night 105. Lewis versus Browne. Bro picks. This is Ricky.
What's up, guys? This is Justin. Before we talk about the card on Sunday, we'll talk about last week's card. For betting, it wasn't good for me. I mean, I lost every bet. Definitely one of my worst nights this year. 3-1 in events. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't do good on my bets. I mean, I lost on Poirier in the distance, Cannonier, Lance. Those two were stupid bets, to be honest. Brunson, a very controversial fight, but still won. And I can't think of my other bets. I don't even want to think about last week's card. But you can go look on Bet MMA tips under Bro Picks. What about you, Ricky?
I kind of pushed. I went minus 0.1 unit. I won on the Anderson fight and lost on the Holly Holm fight.
Me too. We both got robbed on that fight.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Jermaine Durandamy should have got deducted a point. It should have been probably a draw, whatever. I don't know. I was listening to the Anik and Florian podcast, and they're saying that usually refs don't like to deduct points. You know what I mean? And I can picture that. And it just sucks because I feel like Jermaine Durandamy landed her most devastating shots after the bell.
Yeah, she did.
So it definitely could have changed the outcome of the fight. So maybe in that kind of case, the ref should probably deduct a point. Don't you think, or no?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. 100% sure. I think Holm will beat her in the rematch, and I think Cyborg will smoke both of them. I'm sure you agree with that.
Yeah, Cyborg will smoke both of them. I really don't. I'm really not a fan of Cyborg, though, to be honest.
Me either.
But it seems like they're gonna let her slide.
Yeah, I think they will too.
Because you know what I mean? Because to be honest, they have no women. They need stars. And it seemed like it was a pretty boring event, dude. Except Jacare, I think he kind of saved the show.
Yeah, there was one finish, bro. Just Jacare.
He was the only. Yeah, just him. He was the only person that got to finish. So to be honest, it was kind of a boring event, but kind of a push for me. Ready for the next event, man. Hopefully we can make some money.
Let's do it. Before we get into this podcast, I'm going to call out Sharif from UFC Betting Sharks. I talked to him on the phone for 40 minutes. It's pretty cool to talk to a dude from, another country. So it was fun. I know you talked to him too. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was sick, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, dude. It's cool, talking to someone from another country. But all right, man, without further ado, let's do this. First fight of the night, we got Gerald Meerschaert, 25-8, versus Ryan James, 9-1. This is in the middleweight division. This is a good fight. I like both these dudes. I like Gerald Meerschaert in this fight, though, for sure. This dude trained at freaking Duke Rufus. He made his debut against Joe Gigiwati, and he got a first-round finish. He looked good, man. This dude's well-rounded. He's been around the block. He's a veteran. He has a lot of fights, bro. He has over 30 fights. He hasn't lost since Sam Alvey, and that was a long time ago. It was a 5-round fight. He's been on, I think, a 6-fight finish, 6-fight winning streak, and he's impressive, man. He has good ground game. He's good on the feet. He's aggressive. He's powerful, and he's good everywhere. And Ryan James made his debut against Keith Baruch. He didn't look that good. He has he has tall man defense. He gets hit a lot. He has a lot of heart, though. I'll give him that. But I don't think he's that well-rounded. I don't think he can be a guy like Gerald Meerschaert who's going to be in your face. He's a slick veteran. So, actually, Meerschaert's younger than him, too. I think Meerschaert's 6 years younger than him. So, I'm going to go with Meerschaert for the victory. I have 2 bets on him. I have him in 2 parlays I'll talk about later in the card. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. You pretty much said everything I was going to say. Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, that sub that Meerschaert got in the first round was very impressive. So he's a finisher, It seems like he knows what he's doing. He went distance with Sam Alvey, and it looks like he's just been getting better. So, yeah, like you said, James has pretty bad defense. He gets hit a lot. He went to decision, and yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Meerschaert. I was thinking about putting him in a parlay with McMann, but yeah, I'll take those later.
One thing I want to mention before we move on. Sorry. My bad. One thing I'm gonna mention real
Yeah.
quick. He has 28 fights, Meerschaert, and he has 23 finishes. So he's definitely a finisher.
Yeah, he definitely finished on in his debut, so that's a good sign right there.
Yeah, it is, man. All right, dude. Go ahead.
All right, next fight. It's going to be a good one. We got Jack the Hammer Marshman versus Thiago Santos, and Jack Marshman. He's looking ripped for this coming fight. Looks like he's probably in better shape than he's ever been in any of his previous fights, and he's kind of a slugger. Uh, I don't know if he's the underdog for this fight, and he's going to be fighting Thiago. And Thiago had 2 losses. Striking is a little bit more crisp. Marshman he's a strong guy and he's a powerful brawler, but I think Santos is a little faster. He's got those body kicks, leg kicks, and yeah, man, I think Santos is gonna get the decision win with the body shots and Muay Thai.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to agree with you. This is a good fight. Santos, I think, is like 19 pounds right now. I think 19 pounds he has to cut. So I don't like that, but he's coming in heavy, man. So I mean, that's a good advantage right there. I don't know if he's gonna make weight. We'll see. But he definitely has advantage on the feet. I mean, this dude's been around for a long time. He has very good stand up. You know, he doesn't have much of a ground game. Not the best takedown defense, but this dude's a killer, bro. He really is. He's fought very good competition. And Marshman's impressive, and he made a good debut against Suenblad. But I think Santos better on the feet. I think he can stop his takedowns and get an impressive finish. The under should be good in this fight. But as of right now, I'm just going to be picking Santos. I might do in the distance. We'll see. But we both got Santos. All right, so next fight, we got Ayman Zahabi versus Reginald Vieira. We got Zahabi, who's the younger brother of Kosha TriStar. And this kid has a lot of hype on him right now, man. I mean, he's an impressive dude. He's 6-0. And I'm not a big fan of Vieira. I don't think he's that impressive. I mean, he has a good record, but, I mean, he hasn't fought the best dudes either. So he is the veteran, though. He's fought more, but I do think that Zahabi is a very good prospect, and he has a very bright future. He's pretty well-rounded. He has, you know, his brother in his corner who's a very good coach. And I'm going to stick with him. I'm going to pick him by a decision. And the line's off. You know, he's minus 225, so I'm not going to make a bet on him. Maybe put him in a parlay, but right now I just got a pick for him. So I got Zahabi. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. Yeah, can you call the next fight?
Yeah, it's going to be Carla Esparza versus Randa Markos. We got the Cookie Monster Carla, who's 12-3, and we got Ronda, 6-5. There's a lot of sharp people on Markos, and this is kind of a close fight. It's not like a easy win for either girl, but I'm taking the Cookie Monster Carla Esparza. She's one of the best grapplers in the division. She's beaten some really good competition. Randa Markos has not looked good lately, and I mean, on the feet, this fight could be a little competitive, but I think Carla's going to stick to her wrestling and take her down at will and get a dominant decision win. So I got Carla Esparza in this fight all day. And I'm not going to pass from a bet. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. I don't really see much in Markos, to be honest. I don't know if people are just trying to look for a dog to bet on, but I think I'm kind of I don't know if I can really trust fucking girls anymore after this last card. Is kind of upsetting, unless they're maybe Brazilian, like
Andrade.
like fucking Nunez or Andrade. Yeah, a beast like that. But other than that, I'm probably gonna stay away because I don't know. I just feel like Carla Esparza's wrestling is gonna be a little bit too much for Markos to handle. It's gonna be a boring fight, and I think she's just gonna take her down and hump her for 15 minutes and maybe take her in half guard and just kind of punch her face a little bit, just enough for the ref to not stand her up. I think it's going to be a boring fight that you go watch your beer at. And, yeah, I don't really see much to it. I just think Esparza's gonna get a decision.
The over should be good in this fight. Call the next fight. I know you're excited about this one.
Yeah, so the next fight we got Nordin Taleb. He's just coming off of a very impressive win against Eric Silva. And he's going to be fighting Santiago Ponzinibbio, Ponzi, or whatever they call him. But, yeah, man, I think this is the odds are way off for this fight. This guy Nordin Taleb is like a plus like 260 or around there, depending on whatever bookie you have. I'm pretty sure people are loving to correct me right now. So you got this guy Nordin Taleb versus Santiago Ponzi, and they're both fucking beasts, man. I was very impressed when I saw Taleb fight Silva, and then I rewatched the fight, and I was even more impressed with his Muay Thai. People are saying that he's like fighting at this Muay Thai camp now. I forget the name. It's not really coming to the top of my head. Pretty sure you know what it is. If you can help me out. But where's he fighting at right now?
Damn it, I forget. I think Tiger Shaman or something like that, or
some Muay Thai camp, right?
I forget. Yeah, I think it's in the Philippines.
It's like a legit one, and people say good things about it. So
I think
and
Vic
it
was
shows,
just
man. I don't know, but it shows, and it's been showing in his fight. He's got good Muay Thai. It's very technical. And Ponzi, man, he's very strong. He's very fast. He likes to bounce around and then rush inside and do the 1-2s, and he's. It's going to be a very interesting matchup. Like I said, I think the odds are off, and I'm going to be putting my money on Taleb. Probably going to do a 1-unit bet for him to get the win. What about you?
Yeah, man, good luck. I'm going the other way. I got a bet. I got 3 units on Ponzi and Meerschaert to win 2.3. It's a good fight. I mean, this could be fireworks all over it, but I think that Ponzi is better than Taleb everywhere in this fight, to be honest. He's fought in better competition. I think he has a better chin. I think he is a better striker. I mean, he's been in there against very good competition. He has wins against Cummings, Sean Strickland. Both those dudes, in my opinion, would beat Taleb. So, and he fought a good fight with Larkin, bro. I mean, that was a good fight. He hung in there with him, with one of the best fighters in the freaking welterweight division by far. Larkin's a stud, and you know it.
Larkin beat him though.
He did, but he still held his own. Looked good, man. He hurt him too. So,
and the fight with Cummings, I thought it was a war. Like it was pretty close fight, if you ask me.
We both bet on Cummings in that fight, and I think it was a 30-27, man. I mean, I think Ponzi would look good in that fight, bro. But my thing is, I think it's too soon for Taleb. I don't think he's a bad fighter. I think he's pretty good. But who is he beating? You know, Eric Silva is like on the downhill. Eric Silva's never beaten anyone really good. So it was impressive way to look good in that fight. But I think Ponzi's just too devastating of a striker, bro. I mean, he really baits you in. He hits super hard. He is a very good striker. Trains the top team. So I like Ponzi a lot. I think he's right outside the top 15, and I see him getting a finish in this fight. So I might bet on him in the distance. But I think Ponzi's going to get the win. So I got Ponzi. You got Taleb. All right, next fight. We got Paul Felder, the Irish Dragon, against Alessandro Ricci. It's kind of an easy pick. I'm going to go with Felder. I think he's fought in better competition. You know, he's one of the best strikers in the division. I don't like his mental game, though.
How can you say that he's one of the best strikers in the division?
No, I say top 10, obviously, not like the one like elite, but I mean he's one of the most craftiest strikers in the division. He really is. I mean, I like how he mixes it up.
So. Definitely don't think so.
I wouldn't say he's a top 15 fighter, but I think his striking is up there. I mean, his fight with Edson Barbosa was beautiful to watch. That was a very close fight, bro. He could have won that fight if he switched up a couple more things. So I think he won one round too. Anyways, but
yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, maybe not one of the best strikers, but he definitely is at the top. Maybe in the top 15 in the best strikers in the division. But I can't bet on him, man, because I don't trust him with my money. You don't know what Felder you're going to get, you know? I mean, he lost to Ross Pearson. He just doesn't show up, man. So I know he trains at Rubisport now. He's switched to a lot of camps. So I'm going to pick Felder. I'm not 100% confident, but I don't think Richie's that good. I think he's a jobber. So I'll pick Felder. No bet. What about you?
I'm gonna have to agree with you. Felder, he just had better octagon experience. He's kind of fighting like kind of a scrub. So yeah, man, it's just kind of a sacrificial lamb that Felder, I think, just to get him back up there, get the winning in, and yeah, Felder with the win, man. But like you said, I don't really trust him with my money. So on to the next. We got Sarah McMann versus Gina Mazzani. Sarah McMann is motivated to get another title shot, so I think she's going to get a decision win. It's probably not going to be too much fun to watch, but you know her wrestling's high level. She's got elite wrestling, so I think it's just going to be way too much for Gina to handle. You know, Gina hasn't fought nearly the competition that Sarah has, and Sarah Mag just takes it to people, man. I think she's trying to make a comeback and try to get a title run before her career ends. So I still think she's motivated. I don't think retirement's in her eyes soon. So yeah, man, I think it's going to be kind of an easy win for her to be honest with you. I think she's just going to use her wrestling to get a decision. What about you?
I agree. I was gonna pick McMahon versus Carmouche. I'm gonna pick her in this fight. I think she's just fought better competition, more experience, and more well-rounded. So I got McMahon. All right, next fight. This is my max bet of the night. I'm really confident in this pick. I'm feeling it a lot. This is a good fight. We got Elias Theodorou versus Cesar Mutante. We got Elias who's 12-1. We got Mutante who's 12-5. Now this is a close fight. I'm not gonna say it's an easy fight for either dude, but I've watched a lot of tape on this fight, a lot of fights from both guys, and I have a good read on Elias in this fight. A lot of people are going, are picking against Elias. They're picking Cesar. He's been on a 3-fight winning streak. He's looked, pretty decent against three, average fighters. Bambose is a powerful dude, but he's a small middleweight, and he just took him down easily. Then he fought Anthony Smith, who's a jobber in my opinion, and then he fought Hermanson, who's pretty good, but he didn't really land anything on the feet against Mutante. So I think Elias has the advantage in the cardio for sure. He has very good cardio. He's going to put a pace on him, I think. Yeah, I think he can break him, to be honest. Mutante has the worst chin in the division. I know we haven't really seen it. He looked good in his last 3 fights, don't get me wrong. But I think Elias has good kicks. I know you don't think so. I know a lot of people don't, but I think he does. He landed some good kicks on Albie.
What's so good about those kicks? Tell me.
I like him, dude. I like some of his kicks. He puts a lot of volume, bro. A lot of volume. He has way more volume than Cesar Mutante throws. It's like 3-1.
Just because you throw volume doesn't mean it's effective.
True, but his body kicks.
Big difference.
His body kicks against Thiago Santos were pretty effective in that first round. You could hear the name. I watched it live, bro. I think they were. I was there, bro. I was there. I sat right in the front row, bro.
Dude, it looked like Thiago Santos wasn't even in a fight. I don't know. Thiago Santos did way more damage than.
It was a close fight, though. Elias showed
it wasn't close at all. It was 30-27.
He won the first round, Elias. Elias won the first round easily. Are you kidding me?
There's no way.
How do you think he lost that round? How do you think Elias lost that round?
Wait. How do you think he won that round?
Santos didn't do anything in that round. He was thrown off. He didn't do one thing. Nothing.
He hit him.
I don't think he did anything in that first round. Anyways, it's a close fight.
How was the round? How was the score? How's that fight scored, by the way? Do you remember?
The first round, I think it was 10-9 Elias. It was a 29-28 decision.
No.
Thiago Santos. No, it was not 30-27.
No,
Go Google it right now. It was not 30-27. It's 29-28. All judges.
I'll Google it right now.
Hurry up. Go ahead. But I like Elias in this fight. I really do, man. He's been working on his boxing for the past 6 months. He said he has some power now. He's looking to give Mutante his 5th knockout loss. I like that confidence. I like that motivation. He had a very calculated fight versus Sam Alvey. And he was nervous about, coming off that loss against Santos. But I still think, he shut down Alvey's game. Alvey had nothing for him in that fight. And Elias gets better every fight. He really does. He's a good wrestler. He's a huge middleweight. He's making a cut from 220. I think if he gets Mutante down, he could grind him out and break him, dude. So I think he's going to get a finish, man. I really do think he can hurt him on the feet with his kicks and the volume he throws. And if he gets him on the ground, I think he can be really heavy and get a finish. So I got a 5 max unit bet on this fight with him and Meerschaert to win 8 units. I also got him straight to win 2 units, and I might put him another bet on. I'm really confident in this dude, and I'm happy to say that a lot of people are picking Mutante because you heard it on this podcast. Elias is going to win. And if he loses, I'll man up and say I fucked up, but I don't think he's going to lose. So, Elias, I don't think he's going to. Elias, let's do this, man. All right,
Let's
what
do
about
it,
you?
Elias.
Did you look it up? Because it's 29-28, bro. And that was a
Yeah,
very
you're
close
right.
fight.
You're right. So it was 29-28 for one, and then 29-27 for the other two judges.
I think round 2 could have went either way, honestly. So I think it was a very round 3 could have went 10-8, but I think it was a very close fight. It really was. Elias has a very
So
good
two
chin,
judges
bro.
gave that full 10-8.
He's a very tough dude. He has more heart, bro, than Mutante for sure, and a way better chin. Way better chin.
He's got a chin, dude. That's for sure. Because Santos, he stayed alive when Santos beat the shit out of him.
I just can't bet on a guy that has a shit chin like Mutante. Mutante has no chin. He has the worst chin in the division by far. And I'm sorry, but he does. I can't bet on a dude like that.
I can't bet on fucking Elias, dude. Because, like, I remember betting on him against Albie, and I was so scared, dude, and so upset at the same time. Because he was just running around kick, run, kick and run. And I honestly think that's what's going to happen. Maybe this time he's going to punch and run. I don't know. I think he's
more
scared
aggressive
to engage. He doesn't like to get in the pocket. And I don't know. I just think Mutante has a better striking, and he's a little bit more specialized. He's got a little bit more technique, you know. Elias is a better athlete, probably. I would say he's very strong, dude. And he's very powerful, but Mutante's got some great grappling. He's a black belt jiu-jitsu. And I would have to give the striking advantage to Mutante as well.
Who has better wrestling?
I think that so it's different. Maybe Elias might be able to take it down, but I do think Mutante has the better submissions. So I don't know. The grappling is kind of fairly even. Maybe favor a little slightly more to Elias just because he's a little bit more powerful, and that can make a difference when you're grappling. If he gets on top, I think Mutante is going to be in trouble. That's even though Mutante is a black belt, I think Elias might want to try some ground and pound, to be honest, because that's what got him to where he's at today, and I don't know why he's not doing that anymore. I think it's cool that he's trying to do different stuff, but he's got to remember where he came from. You know what I mean? Because he's not a striker, dude. You have to admit.
He isn't. I mean, he doesn't show a lot of boxing yet, but I do like his kicks. I do think he has good kicks. He has good body kicks. And to be honest, one of his head kicks he landed on Albie in the second round. If that lands on Mutante, Mutante's going to sweep. That's all I'm going to say. If he touches Mutante, he's going to sweep. So, I do think though that
I don't think Elias has enough power to put people to sleep.
I think he does in his kicks, and we don't know about his boxing. He says he's been working on it. He said on his podcast. He said in a few interviews that he's going to knock him out. He says he's going to give him his 5th loss, and I like that motivation. I like that a lot.
That is good. That is good to hear when I like that. I'm going to agree. But I don't know. I don't think he's strong enough to put people out.
On the ground, he is.
On the ground, he is.
Most of his finishes are from the ground and TKOs.
Yeah, but not
half of his wins are by finish.
Yeah, but not from a striking KO. They're from, like you said, TKO from ground.
Yeah, I don't think he has any from his boxing. But I think if he weathers the storm in the first round, he's gonna put a pace on Mutante, and it's gonna wear him out and get a win in this fight. So I think just the first round, he's be careful.
I don't really trust Mutante with my money right now, but maybe I don't know.
You're picking Mutante, right?
I am picking Mutante. I think he's just a better overall fighter.
Respect, man. Good luck. I got a big bet on this, so
hopefully good luck for you, man. I hope you win, dude, because I'm not betting on it. But
thanks,
I'll be rooting for you, bro.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. All right, man. Call the next fight.
All right, next fight we got Sam Cecilia versus Gavin Tucker, and I don't really know much about this fight. I think Cecilia is the underdog, and Tucker is the favorite. Probably gonna have to pass. Haven't done much research on this one. What about you?
Yeah, it's a pretty big pass, but I'm gonna pick the underdog. I think Sam Cecilia's fought in a better competition. I think he's more well-rounded. I don't think his opponent is that good, to be honest. I mean, he hasn't fought in the best competition, so I'm gonna have to go with Cecilia. I don't think Tucker is that impressive, so I'll go with Cecilia. Pass. All right, next fight in the co-main event, we got Johnny Hendricks versus Hector Lombard. It's a good fight. It's a very intriguing matchup. In my opinion, it's a huge pass, but I think the under could be good in this fight because the Lombard gas is like crazy, and who knows if Hendricks could go 3 rounds, at 185. I don't know if he can take a punch. That's the thing. So I'm gonna go with Lombard. Kind of a risky pick. That's why I'm not bent on it. But I think Lombard is gonna knock him out in the first round. I think he's a more powerful dude. He's a better athlete, and he hits harder. To be honest, if he makes it out of the first round, though, I think he can get stopped later, like in the second or third. But I think he's gonna be too aggressive for Hendricks, and I think Hendricks is on his way out. I think they both are, but I do think the Lombard's gonna catch him early. So I got Lombard. What about you?
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna go with Lombard, but I don't really think Hendricks has it in him anymore to finish anyone. Did you see how tired he was getting just from trying to take Magny down his last fight? And Magny wasn't even trying to really defend a takedown. He was just kind of like happy being in his guard and pulling a triangle and elbowing him in the face. So I don't know, man. I don't really have much faith in Hendricks at all. I don't really see why people are picking him to win. Maybe just because he's a dog, trying to get that dog money. But I can see it. But I feel like Hector Lombard, he's just a fucking beast still. I don't really know how he's going to test positive or not. But he's fighting so far. So I'm pretty sure he's still fucking juicing it up. Just knows when to stop or whatever. But dude, he looks like a fucking beast, man. I just know I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to go with Hector Lombard for the win. He's just gonna be too strong, too powerful for Johnny Hendricks. If Johnny Hendricks does survive the first round, I don't think he's gonna be able to out wrestle him. I think it'll just be boring after the first round, and they'll both be tired, and Lombard will probably squeeze out the decision. I definitely don't think Hendricks has it in him to knock anyone out anymore. Maybe, but I very highly doubt it. So I'm gonna have to go with Lombard with the decision.
Maybe
with the not, maybe with the early finish. Either early finish or boring decision.
Maybe you can knock out Gareth McKellen, but yeah, I don't know. All right, man. Call the main event.
All right, main event. We got Derek the Big Black Beast Lewis versus Travis Hoppa Browne, and I feel like if Travis were to be training like almost like anywhere else, I'd probably go with Travis Browne. But to be honest, I just don't like where Travis Browne trains at. I don't know where his main camp's at, but I know his main coach is Edmund or whatever, the guy Rodman's coach. It's horrible, and he says his main camp's not at Glendale Boxing anymore, but I don't know, man. I just feel like you can't trust Travis Browne anymore. He's kind of sucks. Derek Lewis has the momentum riding with him. He's beaten some pretty good guys already, like Roy Nelson. His last fight was kind of, to be honest, it showed that he still has some holes in his game. But I still think I'm hoping he's worked on them. And I don't know, man. I think he'll be able to knock out Travis Browne. I don't think Travis Browne has a chin anymore. Remember his fight with Arlovsky, how they both just kind of wobbled each other like for the first couple minutes, and it was just kind of like who's gonna get knocked out first. And it happened to be pretty sure it happened to be him, right? He got knocked out by Arlovsky. So I don't know. I think his chin's gone. It just takes one of those shots from Big Black Beast So I'm probably gonna go with him inside the distance with the KO. What about you?
Yeah, man, I agree. I'm feeling a bet on this. I'm thinking about doing Lewis inside of distance. Travis Brown's path to victory is to take him down because Lewis does not have the best takedown defense, and those kicks that he threw against Shamil were terrible. He's been taken down a lot too, but definitely the power advantage is Derek Lewis. I think Lewis has a better chin too, and I think Lewis is going to be super aggressive and catch him in the first round. So I got Derek Lewis in this fight. The under in this fight's good, and I got Lewis inside, probably plus money. So we both got Lewis. All right, man. So my 3 bets so far tonight, I got a max bet on Elias and Meerschaert, 5 units to win 8. I got Elias straight, 2 units to win 2 units. And I got Ponzi and Meerschaert, 3 units to win 2.3. So those are my 3 bets. I'll put in the comments below if I do any more bets. I'm thinking about Lewis inside, and if I write them below. All right, man. And you?
So right now I'm thinking about doing the bets on 1 unit on Taleb and probably 2 or 3 unit parlay with McMann and Meerschaert. Don't know yet, but I'll definitely be placing my bets and tracking them on Bet MMA Tips. My username is RM88BroPicks, and you can follow me on Twitter at Ricky_Jitsu. And yeah, man, just let me know. Hit me up and I'll give you a follow back, man. I'm always down to talk MMA and shoot the shit. So yeah, man.
Yeah,
I think Taleb's a live dog, man, for the night. Taleb's a live dog.
we'll see about that. I got Ponzi. Yeah, you can follow me on BroPicks on Bet MMA Tips, and then on Twitter, UFC BroPicks. And you'll see my profile picture. I have no shirt on. I'm with Justin Scoggins. So
Fag.
I think you're jealous, bro, that I got to meet Scoggins. Scoggins is a beast. Big fan of him. Hopefully he doesn't get subbed next fight. But yeah, you're just a fag for saying that because you're jealous about Scoggins. But anyways.
Hey, are you mad? Did that strike a nerve?
Yeah.
Strike a nerve?
I'm pissed, dude. Anyways, my most confident picks are going to be Meerschaert, Ponzi, and my boy Elias. What about you?
Meerschaert, McMann, and
Elias.
uh,
It's Elias, bro.
Meerschaert, McMann, and
Elias.
Hold on, man.
Ryan Seacrest.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Lombard.
Damn, son. You should bet on him.
Dude, I might, man. Dude, Lombard's a beast, dude. I think he's underrated. He did get fucked up though by
Man, he's just tired
recently,
out.
but
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks when Ferguson beats Khabib. We're gonna watch that shit together, and I cannot wait. So El Kukui, the freaking beast, finishes Khabib. I cannot wait. Can't wait.
I don't know, man. I think Khabib's gonna beat him, but
By what?
that's gonna be an epic fucking fight.
By what? If he takes him down, he's gonna get subbed. If he hangs with him in the feet, he's gonna get knocked out. So there you go. Ferguson all day.
Hey, I got fucking Hunt over Reem. Easy. I think Hunt's gonna get the KO. Walk off.
Me too. I agree. He has a way better chin than Reem.
Walk off KO. So
I agree.
On it quick. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Make some money. It's gonna be a good fight. Some pretty good fights this weekend, guys. So let's make some money.
Go Elias. You heard it here. Elias, baby.
Mutante.
Let's fucking do it, Elias. Elias, baby.
Mutante.
Bet on him, then, pussy.
I might, motherfucker. Keep talking shit.
Do it, man. Don't be a bitch and freaking don't bet on him. Bet on him, bro. Hey, do it, man. Mutante's the beast. He has a very good chin. Do it. Bet on him. Good chin, bro.
He has a good chin.
He's a beast. Elias sucks. Later,
He
guys.
does. I agree. Later.
No, he doesn't. Team Elias.